Alright, let's look at the homework 7.1, problem number 1. Alright, so we're going to use integration by part to evaluate this integral. Alright, so I'm going to take the x squared plus 6 to be the first guy and the cosine of x to be the second guy. Alright, so we'll take the derivative of the first guy. You're going to get the 2x plus 6. And the antiderivative of the second guy would be a sine of x. Right? So we multiply diagonally. So we multiply these two guys together. That will make the first guy. So that's the UV part. So we have x squared plus 6x times sine of x. Right, minus integral. Right, then we multiply sideways together, so that's the v du part. So we have 2x plus 6 times sine of x, and then put that with respect to x. All right. Then we're going to apply another integration by parts. So this is the first guy. So take the derivative of that, we get 2. Alright, second guy, we take the antiderivative of that guy. So that's going to be negative cosine of x. Right? So this is going to be, right, so I'm going to just write down the first term. Quantity x squared plus 6x times sine of x. Right, then I'm going to put a minus, then maybe put a big curly bracket. Right, then first term we multiply diagonally. So that's going to be a negative quantity 2x plus 6 times cosine of x. Right, minus, right, there's a negative sign there. We multiply this way. So I'm going to turn this into a positive. Right, then we have an integral of 2 cosine of x with respect to x. Right, so this is going to be equal to, right, so first term I'll just copy that down. So x squared plus 6x times sine of x. Right, so I'm going to distribute this negative sign to the first guy and the second guy. So we'll get plus quantity 2x plus 6 cosine of x. Right, so we have antiderivative cosine is sine. So we have minus. There's a 2. Right, antiderivative cosine is sine of x, and plus some constant c. Right, so in this case, the first term, this guy, and third term, both have cosine and sine in it. So I'm going to just group them together. So we have x squared plus 6x from the first term, and we have a minus 2 from the third term. So we're going to group those guys together. Then we have a cosine term, so you have a 2x plus 6 times cosine of x, and then plus some constant c. Right? So that's the integral that we are looking for. Right? So let's type it in. Alright, so we got x squared plus 6x minus 2 sine of x plus 2x plus 6 cosine of x plus some constant c. All right, so let's check, submit for testing. All right, it came back and looks like we got this one correctly. All right, that's it. I hope that this was clear.